We have a deal. After 3 months of war and global economic turmoil, the US and Iran have agreed to peace. Just after midnight on Monday, Pakistan announced a memorandum of understanding was confirmed by the US and Iran. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said that both sides had pledged an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon, with an official signing ceremony to take place on Friday, 19th of June in Switzerland. That ceremony will be attended by Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, as well as US Vice President J.D. Vance. Iran's top negotiator, Mohamed is under US sanctions and likely can't attend. Just minutes after Pakistan's announcement, Trump took to Truth Social, saying he was authorizing the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz and the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade, saying, "Let the oil flow." He then clarified with another post that all of this would happen on Friday, upon signing the MOU, which he called a great deal to bring peace and security to the whole region. So what are the Iranians saying? Deputy Foreign Minister Qasem Gharibabadi says a Qatari delegation was in Tehran to finalize the Islamabad memorandum, with talks lasting 14 to 15 hours. That was followed by a high-level meeting of Iranian officials. The signing of the MOU kicks off a 60-day window of negotiations to reach a lasting nuclear settlement. Speaking to the New York Times, Trump said the Strait of Hormuz would be permanently toll-free, and here's the interesting part, suggested Iran would be allowed to continue enriching uranium at low levels, which is a huge departure from his previous position that Iran could never ever have enrichment. But we're not out of the woods yet. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is yet to publicly say if he's willing to end the invasion of Lebanon, and if he's willing to bless a peace deal between the US and Iran, one Israel is not party to. In the hours before the deal was signed, Israel bombed Beirut's southern suburbs, saying it would not tolerate fire into its territory. At least 3 people were killed. Trump intervened and blasted Prime Minister Netanyahu in a phone call. Reports say Qatari mediators convinced Iran not to retaliate. So what has actually been gained by this US-led war? The Strait of Hormuz was toll-free before the war began, but it's now going to take months to clear mines and restore maritime confidence. Iran could be allowed to continue enriching uranium for civilian purposes, which is already permitted under the Non-Proliferation Treaty it signed in 1970. Not to mention the enormous toll on the region's energy infrastructure, which will take months, if not years, to return to pre-war output levels. All of this assumes the deal holds. The next phase of the talks are a success, and Israel doesn't once again ignite a confrontation. It's a lot to hope for. But in this moment at least, that hope seems to be hanging on.